Hello from Costa Rica. We are in potent energies of new beginnings. The new moon in Aquarius and the new year in the Chinese calendar, the year of the tiger and the new moon in Aquarius. They are both, if you would summarize the energies in a nutshell, you could say it's like the power to the people energy. And what that means is not necessarily that we have to start a riot, although that could be helpful to move some energies, but I'm talking more about realizing that the power has and always will reside within ourselves, and it's more about remembering that, right? And in that context, I also want to use the energy of new beginnings to announce some really exciting things that are happening with harmonic resonance. And before I get into that, I want to share with you in general why I call it harmonic resonance and what that is and my understanding, right? And that goes back to the idea that everything in the universe is energy, frequency, and vibration. So that means also that everything, your cells, your organs, your thoughts, everything is vibrating, everything is energy in movement, and everything has a resonant frequency or frequency that it prefers to resonate at. And where this frequency is coming from, so to say, what is tuning us is the cosmos, is the divine, is life itself. And harmonic resonance is a state of vibrating in harmony and resonance with the cosmos, with nature, with life. And it's our natural state, and it's a state of peace, it's a state of balance, it's a state of joy, it's a state of homeostasis. So this is a state where disease cannot exist. So what is disease then? Well, it's the opposite. It's getting out of alignment, it's getting out of tune, so to say. It is disconnecting us from nature. So if we disconnect us from our source within and from nature and from life and follow artificial patterns and buy into limiting belief systems and think negative thoughts and create negative behaviors, all that stuff is bringing us out of tune and is creating disease. And on many levels, you know. So in a way, you could also see this in our modern world. It's like the peak of insanity is unfolding itself, and there's so much darkness. And the thing is, the darkness always has been there. Right now, it's just because the light is so strong that everything is illuminated. And you heard me talk about this already before in other videos. There's a lot of ideas what's really going on right now, and I resonate a lot with the Mayan cosmology idea of that the galactic central sun is emanating higher frequency light that is affecting our consciousness and our behavior, and basically that means there's a big flashlight and it's shining everywhere, and this is the time right now of illumination, and that means that everything that we didn't want to see yet, we have to look at it because it's time to move on to a higher octave, a higher vibration of being and consciousness. And everything that is out of alignment with this higher idea, with this higher frequency, has to transmute and has to be integrated and has to be healed. And so we are forced in a way to face all those things. And of course, this is creating chaos and confusion. And that's totally normal, you know. For instance, if you look at cymatics, right? So this is this phenomena of making sound visible, and maybe you saw people, you know, like vibrating a violin bow on a metal plate with sand, and you see, you know, like the patterns are reorganizing themselves in beautiful geometry. When the frequency is rising, the patterns get more complex. And the interesting thing is, before it's ordering itself in perfect order, and I will show you a video here, I will edit it in, if you increase the frequency before you get into this state of perfect harmony and beautiful alignment and geometry, there's a little phase of chaos. And right now we are in this phase, which means our frequencies are being upgraded, and there's this chaos before this new beautiful harmonic structure can appear. And of course we can speed up this process, and this is where harmonic resonance comes in. So with this container, you could say, I aim to offer tools that allow you to remember that you are a being of light, and that in order to thrive, you need a light environment. That means your food needs to be light, ideally. Of course, it's individual. I'm not like a dogmatic about anything. Listen to your body, but if you think about being a light being, that would mean like eating natural food, unprocessed, ideally, which is full of light and nutrients. And then you need a light environment in terms of no stress, no fear, joy, connection, love, all that stuff. And so you can ask yourself, what can I do personally in order to create this environment for me? Because you can, and there's no one to blame. If you find yourself in a space where you're not happy, then you have created this, and it's time to realize that we are creating our own reality based on our beliefs, based on our thoughts, and be them subconscious. And that's the thing. The work starts with realizing what beliefs we are carrying, and they may be probably conditioned and from our ancestors, whatever. But yeah, now we have the awareness, and now we can change them. And it's a work, and it's step by step, And I started studying mystical principles and metaphysics 12 years ago. And this led me pretty much to leave the matrix, and I picked up a few things that I found helpful on my path, and I want to share them with you, and I want to share them in a very unique way. And I have created a program which is called The Keys to a Vibrational Alignment. And in terms of creating, like an environment where people can thrive and where they feel joy, I've created the Academy for Sonic Sorcery, where I train people to make beautiful meditation and sound healing music. And they are really excited to support me on this program. So right now they're working with passion and love to create sonic activations and sound healing journeys and meditation music that you will also be able to purchase and to license. Like if you're a coach or meditation trainer or breathwork facilitator or whatever, and you are looking for high vibrational, super quality healing frequencies and meditation music, you will be able to get that on Harmonic Resonance. And we will unfold that step by step. It's a new journey we are all embarking on together. And the idea was, instead of trying to make it all on our own, like everybody creating their own channel and, trying to be noticed, we all focus our energy and our attention into this one channel, into Harmonic Resonance, and we all create sound journeys for harmonic resonance. And I also create sort of metaphysical teachings for that, where I talk about keys to vibrational alignment, which helps us to get back into harmonic resonance by focusing on the right things, quote unquote. And yeah, it's kind of a guided process. And then we will be supported sonically with frequencies that entrain our brain into a state of receptivity, and so that we can reprogram our minds. And it's also helping the body to relax, the nervous system to calm down, align the chakras. It's super important right now to align the chakras, because in order to make use of these high vibrational energies, our energy systems, our chakras, they need to work properly, because they are senders and receivers of information. And if they are not working properly, then we cannot integrate this information, we cannot receive it, and we cannot create what we meant to create, right? And we are meant to create a brand new world, like something that has never been there before, something super exciting, something that is based on oneness and unity and community, and out of the realization that we are all connected and that we are creators. And it's about time to remember that. And I'm here to do my part, to help you remember, and myself, of course. We are all connected. And yeah, so that is very exciting, and I keep you posted about that. We want to be a little bit ahead and in advance before we roll it out, but I wanted to announce it now. And if you follow me on Harmonic Resonance, also on the YouTube channel, there you will also get the music, and on the Harmonic Resonance Instagram and YouTube, you will also get the teachings that go along with the music. So, yeah, that's it for now. I wish you a beautiful new moon in Aquarius, beautiful Chinese New Year, and remember that you are a being of light and you need light to thrive. And ask yourself, how can I make my life a little lighter right now? And how can I create communities of light? How can I bring my unique gift to my community in order to make them share their light? For me, it's so beautiful to see all the people being super excited in the academy, like supporting each other, asking questions, and exchanging and collaborating. And yeah, and it's just amazing. And we are beings of creation, right? So we need to create, and ask yourself what you can um, provide for your community, and to make them feel lighter and more inspired. And yeah, what is your gift? It's time to share that. Thank you, and see you very soon with the first vibrational alignment key. Much love.